African Americans are traveling to Africa in record numbers, but which country is the right fit? In this video, we will compare Abuja, Nigeria and Kigali, Rwanda to find out which city is best for you. This video is dedicated to my mom, who is my first subscriber. Let's get started. Ease of access. Believe it or not, you can't just hop on a plane and move to Africa. You need a visa. And for countries like Nigeria, this isn't an easy process. Americans will have to go to one of Nigeria's 3 consulates located in Atlanta, New York, and Washington, D.C. All of these cities are located on the East Coast, so prepare for a long drive if you live in California or Chicago. But the hassle doesn't stop there. Nigeria's consulate staff is very hard to deal with. When I showed up, no one was even there. Apparently, they changed their days of operation without even updating it on their website. I had to use a third-party service provider to get my visa, and in total, the whole process cost over $400. In contrast, Rwanda's visa process is a breeze. The country offers visa on arrival for Americans, so all you have to do is show up, pay $50 and you're good to go for 30 days. You can also get the East African Tourist Visa, which gives you 90 days of access to Rwanda, Uganda, and Kenya for $100. For ease of access, I gave Rwanda a 10 out of 10. Nigeria gets 4 out of 10 instead of 0 because of the quality third-party services available to help with the visa application and expediting process. Food. But while it is easy to enter Rwanda, the country isn't perfect. Food quality is a massive weakness that really caught me off guard. On my first night in Rwanda, I ate at the Rooftop Rendezvous, which is one of the flashiest spots in the entire city. Let me tell you, the mashed potatoes tasted like they came out of a can, and the hamburger was so bad I couldn't believe it was actual meat. I'm not sure why the meat quality is so unsatisfactory in Rwanda, but I've eaten at enough places to know it is the rule, not the exception. When it comes to chicken, my theory is that many Rwandan restaurants use low-quality frozen layers imported from Europe. These are a big problem all over Africa because they're cheaper than local production. By contrast, the food in Nigeria tends to be domestically produced, and you can really taste the difference. Nigerian chicken is excellent, and most restaurants use locally raised birds, including fast food chains like KFC and Chicken Republic. You get all this for about $4, including a drink. Nigeria also has some fantastic beef snacks like kilishi, a unique and spicy candied beef recipe made by the Hausa people. Okay, here's about 1,000 Naira's worth of red kilishi. Hausas also make suya, which is literally the best spice rub I have ever tasted. Hot with a rich and nutty base. Every suya man has a different recipe, so shop around until you find one you like. Like in all African countries, Nigerian meat tends to be very tough because of the cuts they use and the way it is prepared. But I found a place near the Abuja airport that served the most incredible, juicy, melt-in-your-mouth suya. Let me tell you, it was life-changing. Hey, let me get 4,000 suya. When it comes to food, I give Nigeria an 8 out of 10. Rwanda gets a 5 because despite the quality being lower, the selection was larger, and there were some very good restaurants in the city. Urban environment and safety. I believe Kigali, Rwanda is the best planned city in Africa, which makes it my favorite city in the whole world. First off, it is absolutely beautiful. Kigali puts people first in its urban design, prioritizing walkability and density. The city is compact, with most places within a quick stroll. For longer trips, motorcycle taxis can zip you around for extremely low prices. You don't need a car in Kigali. Along with the motorcycles, Rwanda has a well-developed bus system to take you wherever you need to go. In terms of infrastructure, Abuja, Nigeria is also quite impressive. Take a look at these wide modern roads and imposing buildings. There are very few unplanned settlements in Abuja compared to Kigali, which has a huge amount. Abuja also has a light rail system that can take you from the airport to the central business district. But unlike Kigali, Abuja is extremely car-centric. Like an American city, you basically can't survive without a car, because everything is so spread out. This makes living more inconvenient and expensive. But to be fair, Abuja was designed like this on purpose. The city was created to escape the congestion of Nigeria's former capital, Lagos, and provide a peaceful and quiet place for the country's political elite to live. It does its job well. And if you are someone who likes tranquil, residential environments, Abuja will be perfect for you. In urban planning, Kigali gets a 10 out of 10. Abuja scores 8 out of 10 because although I like walkable cities more, I am sure there are many people who will prefer Abuja's layout. The culture. Do you hate being stared at? Then you won't make it in Rwanda. The country is stereotyped as having a staring problem, and let me tell you, it's true.
Everyone's looking, oh my god.
No one really knows why people stare in Rwanda, but I think it has a lot to do with conformity. Rwandans love to follow the rules, so if you stand out, or if you are rebelling in some way, like by not wearing your mask in public for example, expect everyone to stare at you until you conform. Rwanda can resemble a European or Asian country in the way its citizens regulate each other's behavior, and I think this could be a big reason for its success relative to other countries in the region. In terms of personality, the people of Rwanda are reserved and dignified, but not unfriendly, which I really like because it's similar to my own personality. In comparison, Nigeria is a more extroverted country, although in Abuja the Muslim majority can be reserved to the point of seeming hostile.
Look at them standing, all of them, all these Hausa people.
In Nigeria, you truly have a sense of freedom. Everyone minds their own business and no one looks at you twice. With that said, the culture shock can be quite intense. Nigerian society is very status-driven and hierarchical, and your perceived status will be the difference between being treated like royalty or trash. Nigeria's hierarchies are complex, but the most important factors seem to be wealth and age. Respect for elders in Nigeria is among the highest in the world, and you should generally refer to them as sir or ma'am and greet them with good morning or good afternoon to avoid offense. Rwanda and Nigeria are tied at 7 in this category. Okay. Business opportunities. Out of the 12 black billionaires on the planet, 4 are Nigerian, and every single one of them made their wealth in Nigeria. That should give you an idea of the country's potential as an investment destination. While Nigeria's ease of doing business ranking is low, it boasts a large, wealthy population with an appetite for spending money. Nigerians will tolerate massive markups for luxury goods. As I mentioned earlier, it is a very status-driven culture, and this means big profit margins for businesses that can meet the need for conspicuous consumption. Nigeria's hottest industry seems to be real estate. According to locals, land prices in developing districts can double every 2 years, and luxury mansions sell like hotcakes. In comparison, Rwandan real estate seems to move a lot slower, and this is because of the lower personal wealth of its population. The country's largest real estate project, Vision City, took several years to sell out, and the government had to offer steep discounts to move all the units. A project like that would have sold instantly in Nigeria. That said, Rwanda isn't without its upsides. The country boasts an ease of doing business ranking of 38, which is the second highest in Africa. Registering a company is a breeze, and Rwanda's land title system is organized and efficient. So while Rwanda hasn't reached its full potential in terms of business, its future is bright. The country's stability and strong institutions will make it a prime destination for corporate headquarters in Central and East Africa, and its position near Congo also makes it a great destination for refining and re-exporting raw materials. In terms of business opportunities, Rwanda gets a 6, while Nigeria gets an 8. With a score of 38, Kigali, Rwanda wins this comparison and will likely be the best country for African American visitors to Africa. The country's visa-free access and fantastic urban planning cement its position as the ideal first step for Africa-focused tourists and repats. With a score of 35, Abuja, Nigeria isn't doing too bad either. But despite Abuja's impressive infrastructure and big business opportunities, the nightmarish visa process and complex culture make it better suited for more experienced adventurers. Thanks for watching. If you want more in-depth African travel content, subscribe to this channel and smash the like button to help the algorithm. I'll see you in the next video.